Oh, doesn't that bring back some memories?
I must, for myself, examine the reasons I left the comfort of Kaldahar for a journey to Deeping Dale, the place of Isilor's birth. It is much like the assignments given to me by Uncle Oswald and Isilor himself. When Isilor left those lands near the Inner Sea for the spine of the world, he told his fellow druids he would send a student to replace him. This, I told myself, was why I left. But now, as I sit by the warmth of a fire in Mirabar, I realize what Isilor must have already known. I remember the details vividly. It started many years ago. The year was 1310 Dale Reckoning, when scouts from Burn Shander, the largest of the 10 towns, first reported sighting goblin warbands. Within weeks, a river of goblins had flowed forth from the spine of the world, and above that wave of death sailed a banner bearing the monstrous heads of the Chimera. The militiamen of the 10 towns would have been the Dale's only defense had the forces of fate been against Burn Shander. But Albrecht Dinsmore, the mayor of the town of Targos, urged the council to send a messenger south to the port cities of Laskan and Neverwinter. Laskan had problems of her own, but fearful of repercussions, the captains of Laskan devised a simple plan. Throughout the city, they posted notices promising wealth and fame. With lean work in the northern port city, many mercenaries and thugs were lured to the ships that would take them even further north. And so their ships crept through the sea of moving ice and onto the Shanegarn River. They bragged of the deeds they would perform and the castles they would purchase. Lost in their reverie, they were blind to the throngs of goblins and orcs that lay in wait. Only a few ships survived the assault. Those that continued up the river watched as the town of Bremen burned. One of the 10 towns had already fallen. Many wondered, as I often wonder, what difference only a few can make against so many, and in the midst of such terrible circumstances.
I think we're about to find out, aren't we? What's up, everybody? You know what's happening. That means we're about to get started on a brand new adventure in the Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale 2 to be specific. Now, I haven't played this in many, many years. One of the reasons being that there's no enhanced edition available for this game. So it hasn't had the updates, and it is a little quirky. It's not running at a perfect resolution. It did take me a little bit of finagling to get it to work with Streamlabs. But I am going to be doing a series of videos around Icewind Dale 2. We're going to be going through one of the reasons this isn't as popular as the other games, such as the fact that it was launched under the 3rd edition of D&D, which is like sort of a forgotten misstep along the way in between the extremely popular 2nd edition and the hugely popular 3.5 edition. But this was a 3rd edition game, so it kind of fell by the wayside. And because the source code was lost, they never were able to do an enhanced edition of it. So it hasn't seen the resurge in popularity as the other games, but I think it's still an amazing game to play. We're going to be diving through a race guide, a class guide, a gameplay series, and beyond. So stay tuned for all that stuff. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you never miss the updates, and I'll catch you all soon once the new video is out. In the meantime, nostalgia.